If you're watching this at launch right now, we're live over on twitch.tv. Come and check it out. Link in the description or in the pinned comment. I'll see you over there. Okay, Helldivers, we are back, and with 24 hours remaining before we get the latest patch update to update all of our current guns, we seem to be hitting a bit of a weird stage inside of Helldivers 2. People are wanting new things to work for, new motivations to play, and things to grind for, as things seem to be sitting in a bit of a stale point right now during this 60-day plan. Hopefully, we start to see something very soon, because you guys have been spamming through the Reddit pages, the Discord, the Twitter, absolutely everywhere with new things that you guys want to see. And Shams Georgiani, the CEO of Arrowhead, has actually confirmed one thing. We're going to take a look at something today, which is going to be absolutely huge. Now, if you haven't already, make sure you're smashing that beautiful blue thumbs up and subscribe with post notifications turned on. It'd be so greatly appreciated. And make sure you check out our sponsor, GamerSupps. They're the company that hits a 0-calorie energy and nootropic formula designed to be healthier and more effective beverage for gamers. Their blend of essential vitamins, organic caffeine, and nootropics provide a consistent boost with no jitters, crashes, and glucose responses. It's a no-brainer, and they have a shed ton of accessories, snacks, and so much more for gamers. The link's down in the description. If you use code CloudPlays today, you'll even get yourself a cheeky discount. They're releasing new stuff all the time. Go and check it out. Thank you so much again. Anyway, let's see what's happening inside of Helldivers 2. So, starting off, we are obviously running through the major order, and we have got days remaining. So, that is not too much of a worry. But we do have the new update coming tomorrow, which everybody is excited for. And we have got Liberty Day rolling in October 26th, which is just a matter of weeks away now. Now, unfortunately, we seem to be in a bit of a weird phase of Helldivers 2, where we are wanting for more, but we don't really know what we're wanting for. We seem to be in a bit of a point where the drip feed is becoming a little bit too drippy, if that makes any sense at all. The way that this cycle is running is they release one new thing. We all get it pretty much unlocked straight away because we have got an overflow of currencies. We then run that item or run that stratagem repeatedly for the next week or so, and then we're back in the same cycle with the same weapons, and we're looping back round waiting for the next new thing to come. Bit of a weird one, and hopefully we see some level of like a DLC or something big come soon, where we get like a shed ton of stuff all happen at one time, and it really tickles those senses. But that's my opinion. We'll have to wait and see. Let me know what you guys are thinking of the game right now. But Shams Georgiani, the CEO of Arrowhead, has confirmed one big thing that is coming. Somebody tweeted at Shams Georgiani stating, would really love some late game uses for requisition. Single use super stratagems that could cost money would be really fun. Maybe a pod you can call down to change your current loadout during the mission, weapon upgrades, cosmetics that cost requisitions, all of that cool stuff. Essentially a new reason to grind the game, something to actually utilize our stuff on and use our supplies on, and have a reason to really push other than just a major order that could potentially lead to something at some stage. Well, Shams Georgiani actually responded with a very interesting message saying, you and me both, brother, being worked on. Now, obviously we know full well that there is going to be a new system for what we can spend our supplies on. Whether that is going to be our samples or our requisitions, we don't yet know. But the fact that he stated it's being worked on would imply that hopefully very soon we should start seeing something materialize. Whether this is going to be a Liberty Day movement, or even if it's going to be a before Christmas, we don't know. But hopefully we do see something very, very soon. The problem that we've got right now is we may be getting into a little bit of a board phase, maybe a little bit of denial of being in a board phase. We're kind of leaning so heavily on this Liberty Day so that we're kind of hoping for some really, really big things that will just never come, or at least not on this side of the year. We'll have to see how it goes, but I think Liberty Day is going to be more of a memorial thing and a memory for Helldivers, a little bit like the Creekers and all of that sort of stuff, or even with Saving the Kids. That's sort of like a memory that we have inside of the game that we didn't really obtain too much from. So we'll have to take a look and see what happens on October 26th, but we are going to dive on in because apparently General Brash is doing the rounds inside of the game, and apparently he has been assisting on Darius too. This post right here hit Reddit just a few hours ago stating, I was responding to an SOS beacons and joining random divers on Darius 2 to try and help as many divers as I could when I ended up encountering General Brash himself, liberating Darius 2 as well. For the 2 operations I got to work with him, I saw him solo multiple mega nests and take on multiple charges, bile titans, impalers all by himself. Whenever our mission was complete and exfil was ready, he didn't stop killing the bugs until every last one in the area was dead. He even allowed a fellow diver to try out a new form of weaponry to see how you like it, which only boosted everybody's morale more. By the time we had finished playing, he managed to keep us and himself alive to tell the story. Now, whether this is true or not, we'll have to wait and see. There is a weird icon on his name that I have never ever seen before. I don't know if this is a thing that you guys can do on PCs and change the name to this level of a degree, but the little star icon does seem pretty damn cool, and we don't actually know what it is that this new form of weaponry was, because apparently that player that posted didn't get his hands on it, therefore doesn't have a clue what it is that was received. I don't really know how true this is, how faithful this is, and how believable this is, but I want to know your guys' opinions in the comment section below. If that is General Brash, then we salute to you, sir. Welcome to the fight. Nonetheless, we can tell that we're in that weird stage of Helldivers 2 where we're wanting more, because right now the Reddit seems to be just obliterated with big things that we want to see. The first one right here is the Hell Pods. This is an interesting one, and I actually would be really excited to see this. It's a very small detail, but this states right here, I'm pretty sure Hell Pods aren't supposed to have windows, but I don't care. I want my Halo 3 panoramic view of orbital devastation. Fan animation. This would look incredible. Instead of the generic Hell Pod getting shot down to the planet as it is, I think that this would be very cool, and even having some like pin notices on the side pieces instead of just random numbers. That would be amazing if we had our loadout on screen. The small details really count when it comes to games like this, guys. And you guys are obviously clawing onto weapons massively. You guys want these weapons and these vehicles and all of these cool things to start rolling in. It states, I need it. We need it. I'm sure it's been said 1,000 times by now, but a Warthog-like vehicle would be the chef's kiss on Helldivers. No democracy-loving R&D department would say no. It's a vehicle whose bare bones and limited safety features design has been making people say hell yeah for over 2 decades. Obviously, he goes on to say some more, but I think he is very right, and I think that a lot of people agree with him. With over 2.2 thousand upvotes on this post, everybody is wanting the vehicles now. We've known that they've been in the game and they've been in the files for a very long time, but this is absolutely nutty. And moving into something, again, small details. We don't even ask for much, but it states right here, add heavy kills to the stat screen and my life is yours, Arrowhead. And 6,000 people upvoted this. Such a simple thing as heavy kills being added to a stat screen generated 6,000 upvotes. I think that they need to start paying attention to some of these little things, because I think it's going to be such a big key feature. Now, when we were talking about Liberty Day, this has been a conversation that we've had in the comment section. You guys have been tweeting me, we've been talking in the Discord DMs, and a lot of people have got quite high hopes for Liberty Day. Maybe something a little bit too big. So with this, like this post, I ask you one question. What do you hope we're given on Liberty Day, October 26th? I want to know exactly what your expectations are, because I am a little worried that the game may well take a bit of a dip if the expectations are not met even slightly. But don't panic, because even though we are in a bit of a weird phase, it seems like you guys can find democracy elsewhere. Because if Helldivers 2 has left you a little disappointed just recently, the perfect sci-fi FPS just hit 1.0 with Starship Troopers Extermination is finally out for early access, offering a new 16-player co-op FPS to sink your teeth into with the squad. And if you guys want me to play it here on the channel, we have been talking to the development team and we are going to have access to the game. If you want to see it here on the channel, then let me know. I think it'd be a really cool addition to the Helldivers 2 content. But rolling into your top comments to really push what it is that you guys are looking at just recently, this right here is an amazing one. We had a conversation about somebody who wanted to see the laser cannon and the quasar cannon industry made into one single weapon that you could switch between the two. Now, a little bit of a weird one, and I did state that it's not likely to happen, but somebody stated the laser cannon and quasar cannon fire entirely different things. Lasers laze targets and quasars them. Completely different. I love this comment, and apparently a lot of you guys did as well, but let me know your opinions on it. This second one right here states, not only did I stay up all night like a psychopath trying to defend the planet, I was even hopping over to other planets pleading with the hosts of missions to join the defense. By so doing, I like to think that I multiplied my 0.003 per hour a few times over. Great job, divers. Impressive coordination. And that was to the main planet that we managed to take out with a defense operation that ended 2 minutes before it was force ended and we lost. 2 minutes. It was absolutely a no-brainer. Absolutely incredible. And this final comment right here is actually a really good one. He states, hey guys, I wanted an opinion. Do you guys think it would be a good idea for an Eagle support stratagem? Basically, it's like an attack helicopter that follows you around for maybe 30 to 45 seconds, providing close air support for enemies near you. You could also have different stratagems, one for Eagle and with a mounted machine gun, and another with dual rockets for armored enemies. Wanted an opinion, as I think it could be quite useful in battle, especially if you are being swarmed. Thanks. Now, there was a lot of comments on this, and I do think this is a really, really good idea. I think 30 to 45 seconds might be a little bit of a long time. Maybe if it came and flew around for maybe 10 seconds, that might be more of a viable option. Having it around for like 45 seconds is a ridiculous amount of time, but you never know. We could see quite a lot in this. Let me know your ideas and what you think of this Eagle support stratagem in the comment section. That's unfortunately all we've got time for today. Tomorrow is a big day. We are going to be diving in with Helldivers 2 all day and seeing what it is that they are bringing to the table with this new update. If you haven't already, smash that like button, subscribe, post notifications turned on. Thank you so much again for watching, guys. And as always, I'll see you in the clouds.